30 million African Americans, supposedly a historically oppressed minority, control more wealth than the 30 million Canadians. Did you know that? The defense budget of this country, a trivial percentage of GDP, effortlessly supported, is bigger than the economy of Australia. Our defense budget is bigger than the next 17 nations put together. This is a country of such wealth has trouble understanding a world in which 1.3 billion people get by on less than $1 a day. And, when you consider that we are so wired for the internet, we forget that the majority of the world's population has never had a phone call, let alone sent an email, the majority of the world's population. And so, and add to that the cult of the individual, which we take for granted. But, we forget that whole idea, in the same sense, again, that, we have this conceit that modern industrial society is somehow it's a real world, and all these other cultures are failed attempts at being it, or quaint and colorful but reduced to the margins of history, as if destined to fade away, as if by some natural law. And we're somehow, the real world. But, of course, we're not. We're just one model, and we forget that in the same sense our species has been around for 1 million years, a Neolithic revolution that gave us agriculture and created what we know as civilization by creating the possibility for surplus, hierarchy, specialization, and so on, sedentary life. That's only 10,000 years ago. And modern industrial society is only 300 years old. So that shallow history doesn't suggest that it's got all the answers for all the challenges that we will face as a species in the future. And in fact, what these myriad cultures represent are not failed attempts at being us or failed attempts at modernity. They represent unique facets of the human imagination, and collectively they are the human repertoire for dealing with the challenges that will confront us in the coming years. And that's what's being lost, is that diversity of human response.